How is it going out there, everybody? This is SpeedBoy14 on my playthrough of Super Mario Odyssey for the Nintendo Switch. If you guys can give me a favor and drop a like on this video, I'd really appreciate that. If you're new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and click on the bell right beside it to be notified every time my new videos come out. Exciting feature of the channel, you can request your favorite kingdom or your favorite power moon in the game in the comments below. Last time we did the super cut of the Mushroom Kingdom, which will be the last super cut I'll be doing of this playthrough. And this episode, we're going to do the dark side of the moon. And let me know down in the comments below for a question of the video. What game of the Nintendo Direct that happened yesterday are you the most excited for? Me, I'm most excited about the remake of the Galaxy games. Because you know how much I love the Super Mario Galaxy games. And I'm glad they're getting a remake on Switch and Switch 2 and stuff. This is a lot of moons to spend on the Odyssey. And guess how many moons are on the Odyssey? 336. New products added to the shop. The Odyssey has powered up. And we're going to do the dark side of the moon. And I'm so excited about this. Off to dark side we go. Basically what Dark Side of the Moon is it's a place where you have to refight the Brutals that you fought before. So that's basically what you have to do in this kingdom, is you have to refight the Brutals that you fought before. Except they're harder because there's low gravity on the moon. So we possess this wire, go on to the next section. And what we're gonna do is possess this wire, go on here. These bosses can be tough, just to warn you. So it's best that you play it safe and you know what you're doing. Because I struggled with this when I first played it, when I was a kid. This first brutal we fight is against Topper, the one with that hat on him. The one that looks somewhat like a leprechaun. This has to be the toughest of all these Brutals right here. You just have to knock off his hats, jump on him. Your jumps are floaty, so keep that in mind. I'm just going to play it safe. I don't want to die. Alright, we just need to do that. This boss ain't that hard if you know what you're doing. It's just, it can be annoying because there's so many hats that move around between phases. And I pretty much always get hit right there. It's normal for me to get hit right there. I'm playing it safe. I don't want to die. Yes! I only got hit one time. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. And then the next level up, we get to fight another boss. I'm not going to attempt any speedrunning tricks on any of these bosses. I'm just going to play them all safe. Because if you die at any point, you go back to the very beginning. And that sucks. Alright, Harriet right here. This boss is pretty easy. You just have to wait for her to throw her bombs. You can attack them back at her if you want to do it faster. But I'm just going to play it safe by just dodging all these. And then just wait until she does this bomb. And then just throw Cappy at that. Excuse me. Keep throwing Cappy at her to stun her. And then just jump on her like that. Ground pounding on her might be the easiest way. Dang it, I tried to get her there. There we go. That at least speeds it up a little bit. Like I say, mostly playing it safe. I've already got hit once. I'm glad I only got hit once on Topper, because usually I get hit more than once on Topper. Alright, time to keep throwing Cappy on her until she's stunned. And then ground pound on her like that, like a boss. There we go. Pretty easy boss, that's all you gotta do. Not too much harder than what she was before. The only harder part is just the gravity. But otherwise it's very easy. There we go! There we go. Let's collect all these coins. We're doing pretty good. Next level up we go. And it's against Spirit, the one that looks somewhat like Morton Koopa. Alright, Spirit. It's the brutal that throws up. Remember that. So, just wait for him to spit out his poison like that. And then just do that. Pretty easy, boss. I'm not going to do anything risky. I told you, I'm playing it safe. I know I can do risky moves and beat these bosses, but I just want to play it safe. I don't want to die on these bosses. There we go. That's hit number 2. I went a little faster for hit number 2 than hit number 1 because that speeds it up a little bit at least. Take that! One more brutal to go. And the last brutal is a little harder than the previous 2, but not as hard as the first one. I'm looking forward to the Galaxy games getting remade on Switch and Switch 2. Galaxy 1 already got remade on the Switch 1 back in 2020 as part of Super Mario 3D All-Stars, along with Super Mario 64 and Super Mario Sunshine. And when the Galaxy games get remade onto the Switch 2, be looking forward to a playthrough I'm doing of Super Mario Galaxy 2. That will be awesome. I love Galaxy 2. That game's so awesome. I've been looking forward to it getting a remake. And this is the first time it's ever getting a remake. Alright, here's Rango, the last of the Brutals. Alright, so basically what you gotta do here is pretty simple. You just have to throw your hat at his hat, bounce on his hat, ground pound on him, just like that. And then when he comes towards you, throw Cappy at him. It's not too hard, but it can be a little tricky. Just like that. Dang it, I missed him. Hey. Come on. There we go. Just one more hit to go. The hardest part is the in-between phases. This is the only way you can survive this, which kind of sucks. I mean, it's not hard, but it can be a little tricky. And boom! I didn't even need double HP or anything. And the hardest part of the dark side of the moon is over. We did amazing. I thought this would take a couple tries, to be honest. Let's collect these coins, shall we? I love collecting coins in Mario games. Alright. What I'm gonna do before I fight the robot boss, which is the robot that has all the brutals in it, I'm going to, of course, you want to grab this heart, right, if you have gotten hit. And then I'm going to talk to Captain Toad, because there's an extra moon you can get here. Captain Toad on the dark side. And now we're going to fight against the Robo Brood boss, which is actually way easier than he was when he fought him in Bowser's Kingdom. Alright, this boss is pretty simple. Like I say, it's really easy. It's a cakewalk, like I said. You want to possess one of the Hammer Bros, and once you possess one of the Hammer Bros, here's what you gotta do. Dodge the bombs, remember that. And then you want to damage one of the legs. And then when he falls over, you want to climb him up, just like that. Just jump up on him. Now you want to keep throwing hammers at the Brutal that's there. And then, in between phases, he's going to do the same things like the regular Robo Brood did on Bowser's Kingdom. It's the same strategy as before. The different part is that you can do it a little faster because you have the Hammer Bros. You don't have to attack the bombs. That's the nice part. You can just throw hammers at the legs, and it's very easy that way. And then just attack the Brutals when you climb him up. Okay, here's where he goes into the Starman legs. And that's where he runs and bumps. And then he's going to run this way and bump. Very easy boss, like I said. Maybe, like I said, it's even easier than he was the first time around. And the first time around, he wasn't really that difficult by any means. Ah! There we go. We just need to keep attacking him. Climb him up. Do that. Attack the Brutal. We have one more Brutal to attack now. And then the boss will be over. Now we can get close to him, attack the leg to knock him down. And now we attack the last Brutal by throwing hammers at it. Boom! And we get a multi-moon. Second to last multi-moon in this game. Let's dive into the multi-moon, shall we? you got the King's Crown and King's Outfit. So let's spend these moons on the Odyssey, shall we? So if you beat the boss of the Dark Side of the Moon, you get the King's Crown and King's Outfit. And we have 340 moons on the Odyssey. In order to unlock the final challenge, we need to collect 160 more moons. Alright guys, that was it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed, don't forget to drop a like. And if you're new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and click on the bell right beside it to be notified every time my new videos come out. And I hope you enjoyed this short video I made of the Dark Side of the Moon. Have a wonderful day. Peace, Republic of Speed Boy.